So one day I get a page that says patient needs Bible. I'm like, okay, great, drive-through ministry, this is great. I can take Bible, deliver Bible, peace out, awesome. That I can do. Everything else terrified me, but that I could do. And so I walk on the floor, and I realize that this visit is going to be different. And I see 2 guards at the door, and I walk in to meet Mike. Mike is a middle-aged man. Mike was here at the hospital for an appointment from MCI, from the Massachusetts Correctional Institute. And I look at Mike, hi, I'm Kelly in the spiritual care department. And I give him the Bible and try to get out of there as quickly as I can. And I'm stopped by the doctor, and the doctor walks in. And I try to hide in the walls. If I could, I would have. And the doctor delivers a terminal cancer diagnosis to Mike. And I have no idea what to do. Mike has no idea what to do. The guards come in, try to say something. And I think, okay, if I bolt this way and turn right, I can leave, and it's like I was never here. But something in me said, stay, wait, don't go. That's the easy way out here, but that's not what I was called to in the moment, even though I was overwhelmed with my sense of inadequacy and inability to respond to this situation in so many ways. Almost a question of like, why me? What can I offer? I don't know Mike's experience. I don't know his health. I don't know what led us together in this moment, and why is it me? Of all the ministers and all the chaplains, why is it me in this room? So the only thing I could muster in that moment was pulling up a chair. And so I pulled up a chair and I sat with Mike, and Mike cried. Mike just cried, and I fought that urge that we all have to say the right thing in those moments, and I just let that emotion and that news just settle into the room. And Mike looks up, and I look at him, and he hands me back the Bible and goes, give me something. And I go blank. The Bible in my hand, I am playing Bible roulette as fast as I can. I don't know where to go. I'm blanking on everything. I don't even know. I think I'm not even holding it right side up. And I remember in that week, I was in a class on the Psalms, and I remember my professor saying, in the Psalms holds every range of human emotion. And I was like, well, that's probably a good place to start. So I started the Psalms, and I find one, I land on it, and I trust, you know what? First line looks good, last line looks good. Let's give this a try. And so this is the psalm that I read with Mike. Psalm 130. Out of the depths I cry to you, O Lord. Lord, hear my voice. Let your ears be attentive to the voice of my cries. I wait for the Lord, my soul waits, and in God's word I hope. My soul waits for the Lord more than those who watch for the morning. And we read that again, and I did my best to say, good luck, may God be with you, and I walked out of that room, never to see Mike again. Not to know where Mike is now, not to know the status of his health, not even sure why I was the one in that room. And for me, I think that waiting as the ones who watch for morning was a shared work of trust between Mike and I, not knowing the answer, not knowing what to say, not knowing how to rush through that moment, but just to be in it together and hope that the God who put us there could hold us together in that space. And I think that shared work of trust in waiting is something that I need to continue to come back to, not to rush through, but really just to pull up the chair and sit and be in it, and to recognize I'm not alone in it. And it made me think again, who am I waiting with and who waits with me? How do I wait with them? And how did this moment prepare me to wait with others? How did this teach me to trust the God that is bigger than whatever words we can muster, whatever page we flipped into the scriptures, that we could reflect to one another the love and the hope of God?